What is up, Tumbo? It's your boy here, Triple Storm, and this is the Fortnite Week 2 Challenges Guide. And this guide will help you with the Forged in Slurp Challenges, and let's get right into them. Starting with the first one, which is Search Chest at Slurpy Swamp or Retail Row. You have to search 7 chests, and for this one, I would recommend Retail Row for people who have been playing previous seasons, because this will be a place that is a lot more familiar to you guys, and you guys will have a much better time finding the chest here. But for those of you who are new to the game, then you guys could definitely go to Slurpy Swamps, and you guys can definitely get as much chest as you possibly can. You can do this in multiple games, so you guys don't have to power rush it in one game. And I do recommend Team Rumble for this, guys, as you guys can just, glide over there, even if it's on the opponent's side and if it's far off from the map. If not, then you guys could try doing this in like squads. And also, guys, don't forget to use party assist if you guys are doing this with your teammates. I just don't use party assist as I'm doing the challenges for the challenges guide. As for the next challenge, which is eliminate opponent with a weapon of each rarity. For this one, I think you only have to eliminate one opponent with a weapon of rarity. So common, uncommon, and rare most likely will do the trick. If not, then you guys can go up to epic and legendary, and you guys can pretty much get this challenge done. As for the next challenge, which is upgrade an item at a weapon upgradable bench. Now for this one, I definitely recommend that you guys use common weapons and guys have at least 500 mats on board. Now the upgradable benches are scattered around the map. I'll have a map right now showing you guys exactly where all of these upgradable benches are. You guys can visit those. They are at most of the point of interest that are named locations. You guys can head there. And once you guys head there with a gray weapon, it'll only take 50 of each material to upgrade. Now you can then upgrade this weapon again, and then you can keep upgrading it until you get this challenge done. Or if you guys want, you guys can just do this in separate matches if you guys are conserving on mats and you guys are doing this in squads or duos. Now for the next one, which is dance at compact cars, Lockie's Lighthouse, and a water station. Now these are scattered at different areas of the map, but if you guys are playing Team Rumble, you guys can get a perfect circle and you guys can probably get all 3 of these done in one match. Now I'll have a map showing you guys where these locations are, so you guys can actually head to them as soon as you guys land in game. So again, guys, if you guys are playing this game, you guys are getting a perfect circle, you guys can do this. But again, if you guys don't want to power rush through this, you guys can do this in 3 separate games and you guys will have this challenge done. As for the next one, which is deal damage with common weapons, for this one you guys can do this along with the first one, which is pretty much walk with the common weapons so you guys can upgrade it. So if you guys are doing that one in separate matches, you guys can just have common weapons around so you guys can deal 500 damage with this one. And as soon as you finish dealing those 500 damage with this one, then you guys can head to the upgrade bench and you guys can upgrade that one. And once you've done that, you guys will have this challenge done. As for the next challenge, which is mark a uncommon, a rare, and an epic item. For this one, you guys can pretty much also get this one done by marking the uncommon item first, and then once you deal the damage with that, you guys can then upgrade it to a rare item. And then once you guys upgrade it to a rare item, you guys can then upgrade it again to an epic item. Once you guys have done that, you guys can mark all 3 of them. Also, guys, this does work with things like med kits, bandages, and as it also works with the fishes as well. You can mark the fishes, different rarity of fishes as well. And once you've marked all 3 of these rarity items, you'll have this challenge done. As for the next challenge, which is eliminate opponents at EGO outpost or retail bro. Now for those of you who pretty much are smarter of this one and you guys are going to try to do this one at retail row, there's going to be a lot of people heading there, so it will be pretty easy for you guys to get 3 eliminations. Definitely recommend doing this in either Team Rumble or in squads. In Team Rumble, you have the option to respawn, so if you guys get a perfect circle and the circle does land over retail row, you guys will be able to get these 3 eliminations pretty easy. But if it is squads, as long as you guys land lower than your opponents and you guys manage to grab a weapon, you guys can start picking people out of the air. And once you've knocked 3 persons, I highly recommend that you guys try to eliminate them as quickly as possible. And use your pickaxe to save ammo. And then once you've eliminated 3 opponents, you'll have this one done. As for the next one, which is search ammo boxes at landmarks. Now this one is a bit tricky because not a lot of people know where the landmarks are, but if you watched my previous challenge guide, you guys will know where the landmarks are. I'll have a map showing you guys where all of them are and their names, so you guys can pretty much find them. And if you guys find each one of these, you guys just need to search chest, ammo box, not a chest. You guys just need to search an ammo box, and once you guys search 7 ammo boxes, you'll have this challenge done. As for the next challenge, which is search supply drops in different matches, you only have to search 3, and Team Rumble is probably the best way for you guys to do this, as Team Rumble supply drop starts spawning as soon as the first circle hits 5 minutes. It'll be pretty easy for you guys to get, a supply drop. So you guys can search 3 of these in 3 different matches pretty easy. So one match you search this one, and then you guys can just leave that match, start a new match, or you guys can finish up the rest of your challenges, and then you guys can do this challenge again in another match. Once you've searched 3 supply drops in 3 different matches, you guys have this challenge done. As for the next one, which is deal damage with legendary weapons, and you have to do 250 damage for this one. For this one, I recommend Team Rumble for this one, as it is a lot easier to get legendary weapons in Team Rumble. And if you guys are playing squads, then I recommend that you guys try to see if you guys can put this one on party assist, just in case if any of you guys happen to get a legendary weapon. That way you can all be doing the damage at the same time, or if you happen to get one and you're really good at it, then you can do this one all by yourself. But once you've dealt all 250 damage, then you will have this challenge done. And finally, for searching the R that is found in the loading screen for the Forged in Slurp Challenges, this one is located at Slurpy Swamp, which is pretty obvious, and it is located in this corner of the loading screen. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to head to this specific location of the Slurpy Swamp factory, and once you head underneath this part right here, you should see the R pop up. And once you get around that and you use your interact button to search it, you should be able to collect this R, and you'll have this one done. And that's going to be doing it for the challenges guide. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys didn't finish your challenges for the previous week, you guys can check out the videos in the playlist coming up on the end of this video. You guys can be able to check that out. And if you guys want to check out some more Fortnite videos, you guys can check out the other video as well. This is Slurp Storm, guys. Come back next week for another weekly challenges guide. Stay one better tumbo. Take care.